We were on the big ship that is Antarctica. We see a lot of people, we must be in some non-physical reality of Antarctica. In Antarctica there are several frequency levels, several dimensions coexisting, we would say, separated dimensionally by the dimensional buoy. As the planet increases in frequency, the previous invisible part is becoming visible and the brothers of higher dimensions, in the fifth dimension become more evident, even when we also have brothers in the fourth dimension. They can be almost energy, many take physical appearance. There in Antarctica is established a kingdom, or a great city as they want to call it. There are some beautiful looking creatures living in that place. Very tall beings, and there are also smaller ones, and that work on artificial intelligence. There are other medium ones, also artificial intelligence. To them the climate of Antarctica isn't cold, it's just a place. They don't have feelings like we can have. Now you can see everything on a seventh level. On that level a city is established. Everything is perceived very beautifully. There are very bright beings of very high stature, very long eyes. We look like a big palace and a big center works. A center that commands the whole city and also commands the other dimensional levels. They're like the guides of all the other executive levels, who comes in contact with all the inhabitants. Those who have been there, gone physically, see them, but they are beings on a very advanced level of artificial intelligence. According to instructions from the seventh level they work in conjunction with many of the planet, with governments. Antarctica has many diamond reserves and many precious stones. The brothers who are there, have taught many techniques, technology, however, many governments employ it, use it in very different situations, than in the service of humanity. They use them for their own interests. Now that exchange has been terminated, and many governments continue to enter, even though many have withdrawn, others have returned. They want to access some interdimensional knowledge. They want me to instruct them to protect themselves from all future events of mankind. But it's a very private thing there. Many of them can't enter through this buoy to this dimension. They try, but they can't, because they are not at the required dimensions. They get there, but they can't go any further. Maybe they can observe from outside, but they are not allowed access. They are told that they no longer have a chance, that the times have closed, that they are really inside a ship, that at the moments that planetary processes begin, the ship emerges. It's a multidimensional, multi-frequency ship commanded by the Intergalactic Federation of Love and Light Command. They can't accuse that they are not in the frequency, and this is a dimensional buoy that has been created. They've been given an ultimatum to leave and never come back. There is no more contact, because what they are looking for is the material part, but we have keys or knowledge that we have already given them. The real city is inside that big ship. It's a city, it's like a great director. Connects to all other underground cities that are also ships. The time will come when Antarctica rises and breaks, when all the changes are made on the planet with the solar flash, it suddenly changes everything. Change reality, and maybe in that moment the dimensional buoys will fall, and we can all be united. To access these levels you need a pure heart, a elevated frequency, and the intention of positive exchange with this reality, not with materialistic interests that this humanity intends and has wanted to access through psychics seeking information. This is a vision that our higher self gives us of Antarctica, because now there is a great movement in Antarctica to bring to the surface, the least elevated part in vibration. The dense part of that big ship is blooming. It's not so dense anymore, because we're talking at 5A levels. I'm retiring, this vision I wanted you to see, because it's important to have it in mind. Because from there they will connect with all those brothers and all the other centers. I am your higher self.